Hello, my name is Kaylin, and I will be doing my speech on the nonprofit organization, which is the Alzheimer's Association, specifically the Michigan chapter. Um, so, the Michigan chapter is for citizens living with dementia, as well as family members and caregivers. And this is like one of the best places to get a lot of resources, support, and help within the Alzheimer's um, community. So, the Alzheimer's Association provides a really huge range of free programs and services. Um, and also, it does provide some financial assistance. And this is for all of the people with any type of Alzheimer's or dementia. And then another thing that I really like about this organization, they are very passionate about the research that is being done, and they do a lot of donating specifically to the Alzheimer's Association, Alzheimer's research. So before I start this off, I do want to explain what is Alzheimer's. So Alzheimer's disease is a type of dementia. This causes problems with memory, thinking, behavior, and then eventually these symptoms become so severe that it interferes with daily living. So, a statistic that I thought was actually pretty alarming was that 1 out of 9 people, so that's around 11% of the population, at the age of 65 or older, will be diagnosed with Alzheimer's. I thought that was actually a very interesting statistic. It's actually very high, higher than what I actually thought. So, a few things about this association I did want to get out the way is that they do provide a lot of care groups. Like I said, for family members and people who are actually diagnosed with Alzheimer's and or dementia. And they do a lot of advocating for the rights of these people with Alzheimer's. Many times people like to take advantage of someone who may be disabled, so they do a lot of advocating for them and their rights and making sure that their voices are heard. And then another interesting thing is that they do help fund many researches that help with the treatment of Alzheimer's. So I did want to discuss the early signs of Alzheimer's. So there's actually a lot, but I did want to just go over a few of them, which are more prevalent with people who may have Alzheimer's. So the first one that I want to discuss is memory loss that disturbs daily living. So this means when you are forgetting things like appointments and interviews, and then eventually remembering them at a later day. That can be one symptom of someone who may have autism. I'm sorry, Alzheimer's. I'm sorry, not autism. So, another thing that may be an early sign of Alzheimer's would be challenges in planning or solving things. So, this would be maybe having trouble paying bills or giving the wrong amount of money towards your bill. That can be a very huge sign. So another one will be difficulty completing familiar tasks. And this could be something as simple as turning on the TV, getting to something like Netflix, or operating your laptop. So the last one that I really want to talk about is confusion with time or place. So this is pretty much as it sounds. It's basically when you aren't familiar with places that you have been to frequently. Another thing could be you forgetting the day or the time and then not remembering it until a later date. So now that you heard the signs, I want to talk about the treatments that are given to people that help with these symptoms. So there is no cure to Alzheimer's, unfortunately, but there are ways to help manage the symptoms. Some of those ways are medication, and it can help improve things like memory loss, sleep, and other aspects that may be affected due to your Alzheimer's. Another way that you can handle these symptoms is with behavioral treatments, and also treatments for sleep. Those are shown to be very beneficial for people with dementia. So these are the main treatments. Another treatment that I did want to go through quickly is like alternative methods. So herbs and oils is something else that may calm or soothe someone who is going through dementia. So the last thing that I really wanted to discuss is the fact that this organization does a lot of donating, and I think that is the number one way to get involved in people with Alzheimer's. This is the best way to support them. It's the best way to give back and to actually make a difference. So definitely donations would be very helpful, specifically to Alzheimer's. And then another thing is education. Education, I believe, is a huge part of a way that you can prevent finding out that someone has Alzheimer's as late as they do. So making sure that everyone is educated about Alzheimer's, they know the symptoms, the signs, so that it is caught early, can help tremendously. So I do want to thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my speech.